The Egyptian pyramids, stone, sky, and the shape of eternity. The pyramids of ancient Egypt are among humanity's most iconic monuments. Monumental tombs set against the desert horizon that have fired imaginations for 3 millennia. Built primarily during the Old and Middle Kingdoms, c. 2686 to 1650 BCE. These structures served as royal tombs, ritual centers, and enduring statements of power and cosmology. This essay surveys their origins, construction techniques, purposes, cultural significance, and the enduring mysteries and modern research that continue to surround them. Origins and historical context. Early developments, pre-dynastic to early dynastic, before c. 2686 BCE. Monumental funerary architecture predates the true pyramid. In the pre-dynastic and early dynastic periods, rulers were buried in mastabas, rectangular, flat-roofed mud brick tombs with sloping sides. As royal ideology evolved, these simple forms expanded into multi-chambered complexes and stepped structures that embodied the ruler's connection to the afterlife. The Step Pyramid of Djoser, 2670 to 2650 BCE. The first true pyramid at Saqqara, for Pharaoh Djoser of Dynasty III, marks the conscious shift from mastaba to pyramid. Designed and supervised by the architect-priest Imhotep, the structure began as a stacked series of mastabas and became a 6-step limestone pyramid, the earliest large-scale stone building in Egypt. Djoser's complex also introduced enclosed courtyards, colonnaded halls, and a funerary precinct that set the template for later royal pyramid complexes. The Great Pyramid Era, 4th Dynasty, c. 2600 to 2500 BCE. The 4th Dynasty produced the canonical true pyramids built of finely cut stone with smooth faces, most famously the 3 pyramids of Giza. Khufu's Cheops Great Pyramid, Khafre's, and Menkare's pyramid shaped Egypt's monumental landscape and established technical and symbolic norms for royal burial architecture. Construction techniques, evidence and theories how the pyramids were built has sparked centuries of hypothesis. Archaeological evidence, however, has clarified much of the practical process while leaving room for debate on specific engineering details. Materials and quarrying. The core blocks for many pyramids were cut from local limestone quarries. Fine casing stones, now mostly gone, often used Tura limestone. Granite, used for internal chambers and elements such as sarcophagi, was quarried at Aswan, some 800 kilometers upriver, and transported on the Nile. Transport and workforce. Archaeologists have uncovered harbors, canals, and logistics infrastructure near pyramid sites and a large, well-organized workers' village at Giza. These finds support a model of seasonal laborers, skilled craftsmen and conscripted agrarian workers whose service coincided with the Nile inundation rather than slave labor. Sledges, wooden rollers, and wetting of desert sand to reduce friction are documented in reliefs and experiments, and likely played major roles in moving massive stones. Lifting and placing the stones. Ramp theories and innovations. The central controversy concerns how the blocks were raised into place. Several ramp hypotheses persist. Straight accretion ramps, zigzagging ramps, spiraling ramps around the pyramid, or internal ramps. Recent archaeological and experimental work suggests that a combination of ramps and carefully managed manpower was feasible. Papyri records, like the so-called Merer papers, logbooks from Khufu's era, provide documentary support for organized transport and delivery of stone. Internal architecture and precision. The interior chambers and complex air shafts of the Great Pyramid show a sophisticated understanding of geometry and load management. The precise alignment of the Great Pyramid with true north to within a small fraction of a degree exemplifies the builder's astronomical and surveying capabilities. Purposes and cultural significance. Tomb and resurrection machine. At their core, pyramids functioned as royal tombs and as devices to assure the king's transformation and eternal life. Pyramid complexes included mortuary temples for offerings, causeways linking to valley temples on the Nile, and subsidiary tombs for queens and retainers, creating an integrated funerary landscape. Solar theology and cosmic symbolism. Pyramids communicate cosmology. Their shape has been associated with the Benben, an emblem of the primordial mound, and with solar rays. Pyramid texts, and later Coffin and Book of the Dead spells, emphasize the king's ascent to the heavens and union with the sun god. The pyramid form is often interpreted as an architectural expression of that ascent, political expression, and centralization. Large pyramid projects mobilized resources and labor at unprecedented scales and were public demonstrations of centralized authority. Monumental construction reinforced royal ideology, visibly marking the ruler's control over land, people, and the divine order. Archaeological evidence and notable discoveries. Workmen's settlements and administrative records. Excavations at Giza revealed a planned workers' town with bakeries, barracks, and medical evidence of care for laborers, supporting conclusions about an organized, skilled workforce. The discovery of papyri, logbooks, and quarry marks has provided insight into logistics and administration. Khufu's boat and burial goods, a dismantled cedar solar boat found in a pit near Khufu's pyramid, now reconstructed and displayed, documents ritual and practical aspects of royal funerary belief. Finds from pyramid substructures and surrounding cemeteries, tools, model vessels, and inscribed items offer cultural context. Pyramid texts and later inscriptions. The earliest religious texts associated with royal burial, pyramid texts, appear in later Old Kingdom royal pyramids and reveal the theological framework for resurrection. These spells illuminate beliefs about the afterlife and the king's divinization. Modern non-invasive studies, techniques like microgravity surveys, muon radiography, and 3D scanning, employed by recent projects such as Scan Pyramids, have detected previously unknown voids and anomalies, renewing scientific and public interest in hidden chambers and construction methods. Myths, mystique, and enduring questions. The scale, precision, and longevity of the pyramids have given rise to myths. Extraterrestrial builders, lost civilizations, and secret esoteric knowledge. Archaeology counters most fringe theories with evidence of evolution, from mud brick mastabas to stone pyramids and clear administrative records. Yet some mysteries endure. The precise details of lifting methods for the tallest structures, the full sequence of construction techniques in each monument, and the complete contents of many burial contexts that have been looted or remain unexplored. Legacy and contemporary significance. The pyramids continue to inspire devotion, scholarship, and tourism. They are UNESCO World Heritage icons, sustained by conservation, archaeological research, and cultural heritage management. They shape modern notions of ancient engineering, governance, and religion. Contemporary technologies, remote sensing, digital modeling, and material analysis extend the reach of inquiry into their construction and meaning while respecting the archaeological record. Conclusion. From Djoser's Step to Khufu's Great Pyramid, Egyptian pyramids embody a dialogue between human ambition, religious imagination, and practical ingenuity. They are monumental repositories of memory, funerary machines, solar emblems, and political instruments carved in stone. Archaeological evidence grounds many long-held hypotheses about their making, yet their scale and subtlety keep certain questions alive. The pyramids' ability to provoke wonder across cultures and eras attests to their power as symbols and technological achievements. As research advances and methods improve, the pyramids will likely yield richer, more nuanced stories about the people who dreamed them into being.